Good morning, guys. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So it's day 13 of the One Big Impact 30-day challenge. Congratulations. Good job crushing it. I hope you guys are doing your runs, your walks, your jogs, your exercises every single day. And it is official that it's not official. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to say a little bit about criticism and how it does or does not affect you, or what it does or does not mean. So a lot of people criticize me personally, and people could be criticizing you, whether it's with your health goals, your fitness goals, your self-love. A lot of people are like, well, why'd you pay for, you're going to get this a lot with your partners. Why did you pay for getting your hair done? It's so expensive. It's $100 to get your hair done, or it's $20 every week to get your nails done, or you pay for that stupid gym membership. It's $50 a month, or you paid for that freaking workout equipment. A lot of the people don't understand the sacrifices that you're making. First of all, if it is anything to improve your life or yourself or your well-being or your anything, just if it makes you feel good and it's not hurting anybody, that should be your first line of defense against anybody trying to get into your information. And if they're not with them, if they're not directly related with your finances, as far as like you don't have joint accounts, they need to stay the hell out of your business. If you buy a Coach purse, if you buy shoes, if you buy whatever, if it makes you feel good and that is what you want to do, first of all, absolutely you do it. Don't worry about what nobody else says. It ain't none of their damn business. Second of all, a lot of people criticize me all the time. I live in a trailer with my mom. I ain't proud of that, but it is the fact. I talk about being poor all the time. That's also a fact. Okay, I talk about, not having money all the time. It's also a fact. Okay, but here's the difference between what people think and what people don't understand. They say, you must have money coming out everywhere. How are you able to travel? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I naturally have an addictive personality, okay? A lot of people don't realize how my travel story began. They don't ask. Nobody asks, how do you get that? How does that happen? Can you tell me about how you started to be able to travel like that? So a lot of people don't ever ask how it started. So a few years back when I started, I began my study abroad in England. I went over to England for a month, stayed in Nottingham for a month. It was really cool, man. Every day was cool. It rained every day. I loved it. It was just amazing. Not like heavy rain, but a nice drizzle every single day. You had to put a coat on. It was beautiful. Loved it. Right outside my window on the second story in my housing, I was an old church, 2,000-year-old church, and the bell would chime every day, every day, every day. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Things that would normally annoy you here. It was amazing. Well, I had to give up some things, okay? I used to smoke 4 packs a day of cigarettes. And the reason I gave up these things is because I started seeing that if I wanted to be able to achieve certain levels of greatness in my life, as far as like if I wanted to actually feed my soul rather than feeding my lungs full of tar and whatever, I was gonna have to make some changes. So I started doing some math, and I'm like, which ways could I? You ever pull out your cable bill and you're like, what services don't I need? How could I save some money this month? Or do I really need a house phone? Or do I really need this or whatever? So you start moving stuff around, and you save a couple bucks a month, and over the course of a year it's a couple $100, and it's like a win-win, right? You're really good about it. Or the all-famous one, if you want to save a little bit of money, call up whatever company is and say, you know what, I'm thinking about switching carriers. Like that, 90% of the time, they will give you something that they should have given you before. So it's really nice to keep your service, to keep you're a valued customer. No, they just don't want to lose your damn money. It's a lot of money that they're going to be losing. So here's the math, and here's the breakdown on how I started to be able to do things and how I justify that I can do things more easily. So first of all, I did the math for you guys. And if any of the math is a little bit wrong, don't judge me, please. So I smoked 4 packs a day, And I smoked a cheap cigarette, $6 a pack. So that's 20. Oh, now that's $24 a day. Shoot, hold on. I got to do the math. Let's see, 4 times 7 times. Okay, so we ended up with 1, 4, 5, 6. That's an extra $1,456. Listen, times 7 is $140 a week. That's what I spent on cigarettes, okay? For a year, times 52 weeks is $7,280. Now you're probably like, whoa, that's a lot of cigarettes. If it was 1 pack a day, it would be 1/4 of that. Which, if that's 7280 plus 1456 equals 87. So you're talking $9,000. You spend, if it's 1 pack a day, divided by 4 equals, you're spending $2,200 a year. Okay, if you're smoking 1 pack a day, that's a lot of money. Okay, that's 2 months rent or whatever, depending on, maybe more, maybe less, but still, that's a big chunk of money. Okay, so we're gonna say 8-9 grand right there in cigarettes that I was spending. Monster, drank 2 Monsters a day, usually bought them on sale, almost $4 and change. Times 7, $28. Times 52 weeks, that's $1,456 a year. Breakfast sandwich. This is all before 5 a.m., okay? Maybe sometimes I bought the cigarettes by the carton, save a little bit of money. Breakfast sandwich, $3.50 at QT while I was picking up my Monster. Times 7, $24.50 a week. Times 52, $1,274 a year. You add that up, minus the $1,456 that I screwed up on, which would be $11,456 even. Now, if I scratch that $1,456 that I screwed up with before and actually just continue with the math, I get $10,100 or $10,010. That's what it cost me to smoke, have a Monster, and a breakfast sandwich. That's it. That's it. That's not including the McDonald's hit that I would hit every day after work or every day after the gym. This is before the gym, okay? This is before I hit the gym every morning. Now, incorporate travel into this real quick. Okay, I just bought a plane ticket to Costa Rica. I leave in 8 days or whatever. $400 for the plane ticket. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. $160 for 2 weeks worth of lodging, including breakfast. $140 budgeted for food. I know it's not a lot, but I'm in Costa Rica. Maybe I can eat for like $10-12 a day. Total comes out to $700. $700 for a trip out of the country. Yeah, maybe I won't be able to do a lot of frills. This isn't including any tours or going, balls out and going crazy or whatever. I understand that. Maybe if you wanted to go a little bit further, you could kick it up a notch to $1,000. Okay, you can go 2-3 tours, go to the beach, rent some bikes, do whatever you want to do. Maybe if you wanted to go a little bit further, you could go to some lavish dinners or some lavish things or whatever. Now, this is just budget traveling. I stay in hostels. I include my breakfast. I shop for deals, But that's $700. If you did that $700 and divided it into $10,010 by not smoking cigarettes, not drinking Monsters, and not getting my only morning breakfast sandwich, that would be 14.2 vacations out of the country at this current rate. So in a year, I can afford to go to 14.2 countries at this rate if I budget travel. If I went all out and doubled down and did $1,400 per vacation, I could go to 7. I could go crazy and go to 7 countries instead of smoking, drinking my Monster, and eating a breakfast sandwich in the morning. A lot of people criticize when they don't understand, okay? You don't understand how simple these changes are, okay? Simple changes make huge results. Would you rather sit there and smoke a cigarette, drink a Monster, and eat a breakfast sandwich? or would you rather go see the world? A lot of people criticize because they don't understand the path. Would you criticize me if you walked up and I was drinking a Monster? Maybe you'd say it's bad for your health, you shouldn't drink those things. Would you criticize me if I was eating a breakfast sandwich? Doubtful. Would you criticize me if I was smoking? Yeah, you'd say it's bad for your health. You shouldn't smoke. Oh my gosh, and you'd be one of those people that annoyingly cough. I'm sorry, I'm not a smoking Nazi. I don't care if people smoke around me. I hated when people would fake cough to be rude or whatever. But I understand the effects of it, and I understand all that. I get it. But you wouldn't criticize me and say, if you stop doing those 3 things, you could see the world. Nobody says that. Except for the guy that changed all those things and realizes what it opened up for him, okay? Now, I know that's crazy. You're probably like, John, you didn't make enough money for that. Well, when you smoke and you like to eat, you do whatever it takes. That little bit of 20 bucks that you take in, does not include, when you take a $20 bill to a Circle K or a gas station, you may get a couple bucks in gas. You're not even there for gas. Pretend you're not even there for gas. You go in for a pack of cigarettes, a drink, and something to snack on, you ain't leaving with no money. Okay, maybe a buck or two, 5 if you're lucky. Okay, that doesn't, I'm not even incorporating that. So the first thing I was able to notice when I stopped doing these things is I didn't even go to convenience stores anymore. I literally never went to convenience stores other than to get gas. I didn't buy Monsters. I didn't buy breakfast sandwiches. I started eating more healthfully, and I started seeing gains in the gym because I could run faster because I wasn't stopping to get cigarettes. And you know what's most important? I didn't spend that 20 bucks every time I stopped. You guys, I hope you guys like our videos. Stop letting people criticize what you do if it is benefiting you, because at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. Make a little change, and as you can see, as I just explained, it can make a huge difference in your life. Have a beautiful day. Remember to spread love, not hate. Be stronger than your excuses, and always, always, always remember to live your life under your circumstances, not under what people think you should do. Peace, guys.